Welcome back to NJ.com. Jackie Friedman here with the Star Ledger's girls soccer expert Gregg Lerner. State tournament time is really underway here. We had 40 games today. We're down to 40 teams.
Busy Monday.
We'll take you a look through a couple of the groups, and we'll start with a sentence I have said 3 other times this year. Montclair and Livingston are playing.
Yeah, they'll play again in the sectional final. North Jersey, Section 1, Group 4. Both of them pitched shutouts today. Maya pitched with a hat trick for Montclair. They beat Clifton 3-0, and Livingston wins 1-0 over a game Kearney team. So they move through. It's all about surviving advance, and we're not scoring on aesthetics at this point in the season. We're scoring on goals, and so they'll meet again for a 4th time. Montclair's 2-0-1 against Livingston. They played to a draw the first time. They've beaten them twice since. It's good soccer, high-level soccer. You know, it should be entertaining. They don't disappoint.
Then the other end of the state, we've got Lenape and Eastern meeting. They're pretty familiar with each other.
Yeah, and Eastern is on a high right now. I have to be honest, in the interest of full disclosure, when I did the top 20 last night, I had Eastern and Paul VI on the bubble to get into the top 20. I put Ridge in that last spot. Ridge beat Piscataway today. However, Eastern has beaten Lenape once. They beat Absagamite, which was number 13 in the top 20, 4-0. So Eastern is on fire right now. And you go in to see a Lenape team that's won 4 straight Group 4s, like we said at nauseum all year, and you're playing with house money in that spot, and with that little air of confidence in the back of your mind that we've beaten them before. So this isn't the daunting, it's a daunting task, but it's not unthinkable for us to beat them again.
Absolutely. Then we'll jump down to Group 3. We got Northern Highlands. They're the ones that you think might run the table here.
Well, you know, we were just talking about how we looked at my preseason predictions. I had picked Ramapo, and they've beaten Ramapo twice now. Northern Highlands 3-0 over Pascagoula Valley today. Northern Highlands looks incredibly strong at both ends of the field right now. They score in droves, and they deny with a feverish, style in the back. So they're going to be tough to beat in Group 3, real tough to beat.
And Ramapo might see them again.
They could. We're still waiting on the Wayne Hills Ramapo match, so I haven't heard a result yet from that. But either one of those teams that gets through will give Northern Highlands a game.
In Group 2, we have a lot of the favorites still alive. Glen Rock, Haddonfield, Robbinsville all still made it through today.
Yeah, all 3 of them are pretty firm in our top 20. Glen Rock beats Kinnelon 1-0. Haddonfield, that's depleted. They've had an illness go right through that team, but yet they persevere, and they beat West Deptford, which is a close rival of theirs. They beat them 1-0 today. And then Robbinsville beats Summit 2-1. Those 3 teams, I think, are head and shoulders the 3 best teams in Group 2, in my opinion. And they're proving that by moving through some good competition. And as we get deeper, they're seeing better and better competition.
Absolutely. Group 1, Verona's an interesting story here.
Yeah.
They're, a 9 seed coming into this
9
tournament?
seed, and no one
sailing through.
No one is safe when they see Verona show up on the field right now. They knocked off the 8th seed, New Milford. Then they take out the top seed, Pompton Lakes, and today they've beaten Cresskill 2-0. So, and they were the 4th seed. Verona's on a roll. Julia Ashley up top, a freshman who's making an impact. And that's what you need. You need people stepping up and embracing the big moments in the spot. And Verona is definitely doing that. So beware. You've been warned.
In non-public A, Pingree, RBC, and Paul VI, as we mentioned, all still trying to make their run continue.
Yeah, Pingree wins 7-0 over Pope John. We were waiting to hear on the IHA DePaul game. And then you've got RBC and Paul VI, which they're so familiar with each other. They see each other, it seems like, on a regular basis now in the South Jersey A final. Paul VI, who I saw very, I guess mid-September against Lenape when Lenape beat him 1-0. I've gotten the vibe that Paul VI is reclaiming that style that had them at number 3 to start the year in the state. Exactly. They're not in the top 20 right now, and they can make a case to be in that. And what better way to make it than Thursday night against RBC? RBC won 7-2 over Bishop Bar. So good final in that one, and like I said, they know each other pretty well.
Non-public B, Mater Dei has been a pretty interesting story. They entered the state tournament 5-12-1.
They are the poster team right now that makes the case when you hear people like, oh, I can't believe when these teams get in the state tournament under 500. Well, they're showing that they're worthy of this right now. They beat Gill St. Bernard's today, who was the 2 seed in South Jersey B, and I kind of felt like they were the favorite in that section. But Mater Dei is turning some heads, and much like Verona's case, they're getting people's attention that you better take them seriously, otherwise you could be, turning in uniforms the day after you see them.
Exactly. Well, we got 40 teams left. The next time we see you, there'll be a much smaller number there, so keep coming back to NJ.com and the Star Ledger. He's Gregg Lerner. I'm Jackie Friedman. We'll see you next time.